Thank you very much, Sir Scoots, and yes, I'm here with Semler. We're going to be heading into an incredible match, I think, between NiP and Luminosity on Mirage as well. What do you think, Semler? It's caught off guard here. They're going to be a bit careful.
Yeah, no utility left here for NiP either to actually work with, so it's going to be just straight up work. I mean, they have to go for the fights, and already a trade frag happening on the B site. They've already rotated onto the scene, so the pressure, it's going to be hot here for NiP to hold this.
Freiburg looking to do a bit of damage, but Fallen landing one more kill. It's going to put it into a 3-on-4. We're going to see if they are going to be able to hold on here while the bomb is ticking away. Luminosity taking quite a while right now to get into position. They don't currently have a kit picked up. You got to pick up the tacos at some point. FNX going down. Freiburg to full fur is next in line. Now it's all on Get right here. 1-on-2. He's got the Tech 9 armor. This is the perfect combination. He goes for one, goes for a second. Oh, he's going to get shot down by Fallen, but there is no kit. He can't find it either. And NiP, they're going to come away with a pistol round. Simply not enough time. That's a really, really small group at this point here. But yes, I'm proud member of the Mark fan club as well. Forrest going to be going down. Taco with a really clever position there. You could see that Forrest have his focus down at the van. You've got the Swedes, the French, and the Americans.
That's right,
you're covered either way, man.
Zeta was trying to talk to Snack down. It's like, I never lose. Whoever wins, I come out ahead. And FNX, same thing right there. He just annihilates Get right. Great flash into the pit. And a second kill comes in here for FNX. Make that a third as well. Takes that Exist.
What a hold the time on that entry instead. Maybe that was a bit weird. Now,
at the same time, Luminosity, they're trying to break NiP's confidence right now. They just got rocked in the second round, and Fur, he was looking to just, tomb them, put them 6 feet under, and take control of the match from there on out. NiP, they kind of checked that, so now it's going to have to slow down a little bit. It's going to come down to the timings here, and Fallen will fall to Get right, who picked up that AK that was donated so kindly by Fur.
Oh, got to be careful. FNX dropping low. Cold is also down to half HP, so they can't really afford to give up anything more to NiP right now. What's really scary is that the A bomb side is also under the control of NiP right now, except for one person in CT spawn. Taco going to go down, and that was all the way over at B, but you still got to worry. And there's FNX to follow Freiburg. That's when Forrest helping out to get that kill there. So Cold all alone.
They're willing to go toe-to-toe.
If only we would do rounds like this and actually win them. I mean, that used to be what they would do.
Used to be the bread and butter, right?
Oh, a little bit of a tag there. Gotta be lucky that it wasn't an AK. But
himself. That's when we start to see, that god tier Force come back to the fore. And well, I mean, it's been a little shaky, but we can see if he's gonna be able to carry NiP through today, because they're gonna need it against Luminosity. FNX tries to step in. He stops that push. Cold. Get right steps in, and FNX with 2 kills. He's roasting right now, though. And Exist will pick him off. He has mercy. Exist with the double entry, and Threat is there to get the drop on Fur. And just like that, NiP, they're going to put a halt to things here for Luminosity.
That was a very, very well orchestrated push coming out of NiP. That was very restrained. Nobody sort of got really panicked. And obviously that Molotov that landed on FNX was beautiful. So now Cold hiding at the edge. And he has got a kit. I don't think NiP are going to let this one go. But we've seen crazier things before. Cold not waiting for the time to run out. Going to go and pick up the kill on one. Threat going to go down as well. Gold Zero now in a one-on-one against Exist. He's got time for it. Running behind the crate here. Exist has to run straight away. There's a lot of time to run. And Exist, he's trying to position himself closer. There's going to be the straight defuse. Exist winning the other side. Cold. He's going to get a shot. He actually gets it. He'll have enough time. What a clutch coming out. And Cold Zero. If you run in, well, you risk what just happened. You could get killed. If you don't actually run in straight away, then you can't make it in time. The running distance from behind that box all the way to stop the defuse is actually some distance. Well, there's no slowing down. It's going to keep going here. Get right and Forrest opening up on Cold and Taco. And this B-bomb side is a lot more difficult to read.
Realized, well, if we actually hold on to these 3 weapons, we can go for another Force in the next round. So the best that we just back off, maybe cross our fingers and hope that we get lucky with an exit. But the main thing here is to keep these players alive. Looks like he wants to try and apply some pressure here. He's got the incendiaries to try and clear out that angle on short. Freiburg sets up the flash. Get right comes in. Good teamwork being shown here by NiP. Very systematic and thorough play. But Get right, as that smoke clears, Fallen just goes for the haze spray. He just throws it out there, and he finally manages to take out Get right. And Get right not able to react in time, and Freiburg not in position to get the refrag means that there's a pretty decent situation here.
Sort of compartmentalized the whole middle of the map, and we're moving in between smokes to try and see if they can find the right angle. That's pretty incredible, but Cold Zero coming through just at the perfect time. Forrest actually killing Exist, because that was the Molotov that was put down earlier. But obviously Cold doing the majority of the damage there. Freiburg does spot one person, and then NiP still have time, 45 seconds, with the bomb at the top middle right. Trying to see if they can make their way in, and Cold Zero's flashed actually. They couldn't possibly have gone any better for NiP there. Maybe a little bit of dumb timing or dumb luck there. And for Taco, looking to see if he can make it back, and this should be an easy fight. He's going to win it against Freiburg, and that gives them the lead with only 25 seconds here for NiP, but they can walk right into B right now, and maybe they're realizing that.
It's a 3v2. They have the firepower. They still have a couple of nades to work with as well. Threat, he's hightailing it, and he does manage to make a pass. Taco gets the information, though, and the rotation is already coming out here from Luminosity, so all he has to do now is let that bomb go down, exactly, get planted. Now they have all the time in the world here, Luminosity, to wait for NiP to try and, well, make a play. So that's going to be the big thing here. NiP, they need to find a kill on Luminosity to bring this back to a 2-on-2 and to give them a chance to win this round. And Threat, he's kind of out in the open right now. Taco, he's still kind of shoulder peeking on short, but that buys time for Fur to work his way up through B apartments, and it's all on Forrest now. He's holding the line. First steps out, but they peek them all together. Very well done there by Luminosity, working together as a team. But Fur, he's just waiting to see if there's going to be a boost up in the window. If he holds this spot, he might get lucky and actually catch out Exist eventually.
Well, either him or Cold Zero, who's obviously playing on the other side. They're going to come through, they're going to execute on Fur. He goes down, Cold's going to be dropped as well, falling, go down, FNX is next, and it's a perfect execute into that A-bomb site. NiP only losing Forrest in this battle.
And Luminosity, they were definitely expecting some kind of aggression to come out, or perhaps like a fast A execute kind of strategy to come out of NiP, because they took those anti-smoke round kind of positions on that A site close to pit in Sandwich, and only the one man holding a connector. That's Cold.
Some of you said you wanted Fallen to pick up the AWP, and they have done that, so that's actually a double up setup that's running in here. Fur and FNX starting off very well indeed. Finally Exist with one reapply, but they need a lot more. Even if they lose this round, which it seems like they will, they need more kills, and Forrest in charge of doing just that. A fantastic double kill. AWP still in hand, and we've been saying he's been playing well. And if it truly is the Forest of old, if it's going to be working out, 35 seconds here, running over his top bit, he can't expect someone to be there.
Site. And this is also the question that Luminosity are asking themselves. When should they try and, cheat a little bit and get a couple of players over there? And right now, I mean, they have a very clever boost, one that we very rarely see. Look at this angle. Boosted in from underpass. Cold able to pick off Freiberg, and then easy entry there, and that's, I mean, this is horrendous here for NiP. They've lost Threat now as well. Cold is going to be able to rotate in, put the pressure. Get right, trying to bring it back. He does take out Taco, and they do have the 3 players on the A side here, NiP. And the kill through the smoke from Exist. There's the difference maker.
Yeah, that's a huge kill, and Cold Zero maybe with a mistake, because he could see the traces there. Fallen missing a shot, you can't do that. Oh, he gets the kill anyway on Forrest. That's going to bring it back into a 2-on-2 now. But they need to retake this, and Fall is on 20 health. This is definitely not going to be easy. One grenade going out there, just FNX trying to buy some space from the apartments there, and it forces Get right out into the open. Fallen going to pick up the kill. That's not really working out. Exist up. Oh, he's going to go down as well. FNX picking up the shot, and that's going to be a defuse happening from Fallen.
Expect some kind of play to come in out here from NiP. You can take that risky play sometimes, decide to push through that smoke onto short, and Fallen, he's getting into position to counter that, and he's even worried about the boost, considering now they've lost their eyes on mid. It's all on FNX now. He's trying to hold, but he's just like waiting basically for a flash, for a nade, something to give it away, because he's got Fallen here to call for it as well.
Molotov is perfect. It actually sort of, well, I mean, they could have kept looking at FNX, but they had to get out of the way, and he peeks just as they're moving, so very good stuff indeed. Fallen going to get that kill on Exist, maybe a little bit too many times boosted into window, and they've seen it coming by now, and Threat turning his back. I think he thought maybe there would be someone on short, and that wasn't going to be the case. Forrest picking up one kill. They might get another bomb hunt in here, NiP, which would be helpful. He legs Get right in. If he had gone down, that would have been the bomb out of the round, essentially. 2-on-4, and NiP should not be winning this round, and in a 1-on-4 for Forrest, it looks like they definitely won't either. He's just trapped in his corner, AK in hand. It's going to be Cold Zero to take him out.
It's just nothing really working out for NiP. They keep getting hard countered now that Luminosity have had some time to figure out what their tendencies are on this T side.
But look at these grenades from NiP, they're so good. There's going to be a quick play all the way up, catwalk, right into Cold Zero, and if Get Right could have won that fight, you bet me that would have triggered the rest of the push into B. They're going to try anyway here, and Taco will lose the fight once again, but Cold Zero is absolutely unstoppable, getting 3 kills in the half before the round finally goes down. Fallen going to be taking care of Freiberg, and now Fall on Threat. The
aids as well. It's making a world of difference here. They've got that confidence as well. I mean, this is the 15th round, and of course NiP are going to go for the force buy. It's the last round in the first half here, and after going to be the last round, they're like, okay.
And yes, you're absolutely right. When you're on the T side, you really do want to trade. 5 rounds, I think, is still workable, but it's getting a bit scary for NiP, especially considering how everything started out. You'd want more than 5 rounds here. 6, and I think we've got a very, very even game in our hands. But that kill that just came in, it's going to be a little bit tricky. FNX in good position, taking one, going for a second. They're beautiful headshot. It's not a bad way to finish either. Exist looking for a bit of an opening here. He's got the M4A1, so maybe just giving him a bit of a chance to kill someone. Not just yet.
Just give it to him. Just give it to him.
Spraying through it.
However, it is 10-5. Luminosity have swapped over to the T side, and they're already gearing up for a bit of a play in mid. I mean, they're going to go straight on to B here.
And look at this NiP. They only have someone spotting. They're actually playing a retake on B bombs and the pistol round. That is very brave, and it's going to be scary for them to actually try and do this. Luminosity are in great position right now, and they even have on catwalk FNX, who was hiding in the smoke all along, and stabs Get Right in the back. That's absolutely fantastic. What a way to get started here. 10-5. And we'll see if they can continue. Taco with a got close range. He's going to get the one kill in, but Threat will be able to reply for us with a good headshot. They need a lot more, and it looks like it's not going to happen. Exist here gets the one kill in, but FNX is still in a good position right now. Exist has to go and hunt him down. He doesn't have a kit picked up by him. He can't wait any time. He jumps around the corner.
And they are going to go back towards A, so maybe I'm lying, because NiP decided to stick with the stack. And this is going to be a bit problematic here. Freiberg gets caught out, so Taco is in the spot there, but now Freiberg knows there's an AK and the instant running headshot, of course. So now Taco is going to have to play it very carefully as he tries to come out of the site, onto the site rather, from the palace.
Freiberg picking up a good kill there, USP in hand, and Luminosity, they do have time to run back if they wanted to, but I mean, you have all these rifles, maybe you're just not going to, actually they are bringing the bomb back here. There's just not time for it, while the rest of Luminosity are waiting around, just checking out what's going on at the A bomb site. 25 seconds, and they're bringing the bomb back again, so you can tell there's a lot of communication going on right now on the Brazilian side. They're really trying to stay on point here, and Freiberg is in the site with about 15 seconds now, looking for another shot, not quite going to do it, and Exist, if only he could stop the bomb from going down with 10 seconds here, that would be fantastic, but obviously not in position.
They have some nades, and they really need to come up with something big, and you almost want to see them take a little bit of a risk and start challenging, but Luminosity just aren't letting that happen. They're going for a very fast lead. Straight split onto the site. Get Right does manage to trade 1-for-1 with Taco, but then it's all going to be coming down to, well, I mean, it's all going to be up Threat. It's the in-game leader. Can you do it?
He's hiding it, so they're shooting at him. The grenade follow-up, they knew that he was there, and Forrest is going to get taken out as well. What an execute here. I actually thought Get Right would go down without taking anyone with him, but he just had enough bullets to get the first kill there. Freiberg taking one in return on FNX, and NiP, I mean, they're right there, but getting out of kitchen is just immensely difficult when everyone's got their aim trained on just that position. Fallen perfect position with the AWP, gonna leg Freiberg, and it's enough to get killed. Right, should have known, because that's what he did. You know, he ran into Cold Zero in that same position.
Oh, here we go, the force. Let's see if it actually pans out here for NiP. It's all or nothing at this point. Taco is just allowed to stroll right into this site. He goes right onto Excess and gets a headshot onto Freiberg. They just cannot stand up to this Brazilian brutality coming out here. NiP, it's down to Threat. What was the guy on the side doing? I guess he was trying to watch the palace as well. Just did not see Taco get up the ladder that quickly. I mean, yeah. No idea.
It's hard to know exactly.
This is a pretty sick choice as well. They've had six. I mean, they have the utility A if they want to apply the pressure on mid. See that short smoke going down? That's going to put a lot of pressure on Exist now to try and come up with something, some kind of info. You can see him hopping all over the place, just trying to spot somebody, but there's nobody to be found. Taco's lurking over on the A site, and it's just going to be Luminosity pushing her up here into B apartments, putting the pressure on Get Right now. And there we go. Get Right goes duck hunting, and he gets donated a rifle.
Wow, well, that was a bit of a knockout blow, wasn't it? So going to be going down. FNX trying to sneak in here, and he drops the Freiberg and Cold Zero and Taco coming back into it. It's all now on Forrest and Freiberg to try and stay alive here, and they won't. Cold Zero and Fallen to end it 16-5 in favor of Luminosity Gaming, and they are going to move on in the group.